So this will be the Zoom master, that will be the camera. Whoever are the evaluators, sorry, I didn't say good morning to anyone. Give us 2 minutes. Whoever are the evaluators can sit there, ideally. You will have a writing place. But this is going to be difficult. Huh? Good, no? I don't know how many days we will have it. Let's move. I don't know. Or we'll have to start making. Yes.
Why have they done the earlier days?
They have mother and child program, which needs more, it has greater audience.
Okay.
So,
this is our permanent location now for the moment.
kind of. How is it?
Huh?
It's just a little warm, right?
Yeah.
Did we meet?
No.
From your end. Okay. Hi. Your good name? Movin. Okay. All the Bowen. Okay, Prasad, your this thing will be speaker.
Yeah.
Will you make it speaker area? How is it? This is okay? When you talk, huh? People online, can you listen? Can you hear us?
Hello. Good morning, online people.
Anybody else? Shiva is here. Lakshmi. I just called the.
There's a light.
Yeah, this light remove. Some light you can remove. The project, one light you can remove. Like last time, Ahmed, we had removed some light here, no? So that the project. No problem. Take your time. We just started. Just coming. So we have we have the TMOD here. We have the word master. We have Batia is here. But who's doing the timing, Batia? Ronald is doing. Our counter also you're doing, right?
Huh?
Our counter. Our counter. You need to count the number of hours.
But that is not sure because I have actually made it. But then it's not sure.
No. You're doing the hour counting also. Okay. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Maybe what's your good name, child?
Kimberly.
Kimberly. Kimberly, you could help in the timing probably.
Okay.
Is it okay?
I thought I had put there in the agenda.
Actually, you could use one more chair there if you want to sit next to Anil this side.
Okay, yeah.
No, it's comfortable.
Who needs the
Yeah.
agenda?
Ryan, do you have the agenda in place? You are the Toastmaster of the day.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
I
what do
will.
No, old building. Old building. First floor.
Okay. Whom am I evaluating? Manish is here?
He's on the way.
Manish ke side. Good morning, DTM Lakshmi.
Hello, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, very much.
Your face is a bit blurred. Is it my laptop or your camera? I'm not sure.
Because we switched off the light here. That's the reason it is blurred. We will switch on the speaker one also.
Good morning, DTM Lakshmi.
Good morning.
Okay, you're able to hear, no? That's enough. You can't. Okay, before Manish comes, we need 4 disruptors. How many of you have been to the speech is about disrupting the speech. 4 times it can happen in a span of 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so you can look at me for the signal. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want 4 hands to go up. Any 4 disruptors, please put your hand up. I got 3. One more? Would you want to try? Okay, let us give him a try. So we have 4. Let's start.
You also.
The
That was not us.
the guest. Yeah.
So disrupting can be any. Okay.
I can't remember. Why not? Yeah.
Fine, sorry.
Okay, we'll do one thing. 4 disruptions have to happen. So one disruption will be you will start talking to each other. Please sit next to each other. Now the speaker has no clue who the disruptors are. Okay, he's still to come. Has he come already? Manish, can you just stay out for 2 minutes? We're just discussing your spear project. Manish is from the back of me. Okay. Start. Even Prasad, let it be surprised to you. So, yeah. Manish will be delivering his speech. You see Manish, right? He'll be delivering his speech here. On his content, okay, probably Ahmed, you can start, or you, AD can start. On his content, you can just ask a question. How could you say this? I mean, look, what to be more clear. Irritate him, but don't take it too long. So just take it that way and let him explain after he explains your point. You don't go on a debate. Okay, that's where it starts. Then, again, look at me for this again. Okay, I just do this, say what, sometime in between, then you both will start talking to each other. Did you go to that meeting there, that day that speech is so good, something like that, random talking. Please don't laugh. You all will start talking, all right? Then we'll see how we will attend to that. That's a second discussion. After a span, okay, maybe when the yellow comes, okay, red is very primary. Red paper will ask Raghu to go in. Yellow time, you will disrupt. Okay, you could think of any way of disrupting. It could be a question on this, or you could just say, on this topic, the other day I heard something like this, but there they said something different, and be more explanatory. Don't take it too long. Okay, like into the topic. We only make the disruption. The talk should be this. Not handle. That's it. Be a very naughty audience. That's one thing. Only one time you will talk, ask the question, he will answer. Yes, you can be aggressive. You can be a bad. Then Raghu, then the red comes. He has only 30 seconds. I'm going to tell Manisha. 30 seconds he has. That time I'm going to raise a question. Okay. Understand this project is not about evaluating his speech. It's evaluating the way he handles the audience without getting disturbed. More about the mental marketing. Alright.
Sequence is number 1 will be.
Number 2 is this. Number 3 and last.
At the time of yellow, right?
Yeah. As soon as yellow hits, we start. As soon as red hits, we will start. Don't take 30 seconds only. Or maybe he will start with green. He will start with green. Or after that, he will space himself at yellow. Right? They are all clear. I mean, the moment he starts doing some time, let him introduce himself, see a proper time, they have some content, and then discuss.
It is for 7 minutes, right?
He will take up to 15 minutes.
15 minutes. So maybe I'll ask shoot my question that maybe 4 minutes, 4 minutes.
No. Green is here. Amber is
He's
here.
after 12 minutes.
Yeah, okay, 12 minutes. So we will be more careful. Once you finish, maybe they'll give another 1 minute and then we start. After him, 1 minute and you're start. You just talk between us.
So I will shoot my question after 3 minutes. So giving time sometime to settle to.
Yeah,
When I will start.
2 minutes table topics left.
Okay.
You have some content immediately. Okay. You guys actually don't take things for it. Even if it's quiet. Okay. After some time, then we look at actually it's 15 minutes only.
15 minutes?
मैं वो अपना you have to change it.
फिर गलती से mistake हो गया?
So I mean, you are the expert.
Yes.
Yeah, your timing, we are going to give you Manish, it's going to be, 7, we will show you green. Okay, make a note, timer, 7. Ronald, Manish's speech, 7 minutes, we will show green. 7 minutes. Then 10 minutes you will show amber, 15 minutes you show red. 30 seconds grace. Shut up. Word Master Gramarian, I hope you're ready. You can hear us very well. Toastmaster Shiva.
Yes, ready, DT Manita.
Okay. Fine. So, Prasad. Prasad, is it working? Internet on this side. Hello, Chan.
I wanted to do that, but
Prasad.
That's the point.
Prasad. Is he?
Oh, yeah, but-
Hey, Prasad, I'm sorry.
Into show, okay.
No, let's-
Is that happening?
The trophy is also Anshuman. Anshuman, the trophy is also. The trophy. नहीं,
Yeah, for more, then you will,
हाँ, don't pay.
then you will change, the position of
Yeah.
the laptop. or
No, that is Zoom.
Okay.
He's on you're on the Zoom, right? Because if he's not, then obviously will be difficult. Then.
तो फिर बीच के टाइम पे उनको लिखना चाहिए.
Connecting. Okay. You start now, but then I don't know.
Or we can,
Do this. I have to share the screen. That's.
No, connect
You want to connect on this otherwise.
मेरा लैपटॉप चाहिए. लेट हो जाएगा. वो क्या वो कनेक्ट नहीं हो रहा है.
मतलब इंटरनेट नहीं मिल रहा है.
You can put it on this.
इंटरनेट को कनेक्ट करूं मैं. इसको अलग से कनेक्ट
Do
करेंगे.
you have?
क्या था मैंने कितने मोटर लॉग
Can you connect on the mobile?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Fix it to this and leave it here.
Yeah,
Because I will need this. I think we should keep it at 10 o'clock. I have. I think I brought it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not connected.
ये कनेक्ट हो गया है।
हो गया?
ये कनेक्ट हो गया है।
हाँ तो उसको नोट कर दो।
वो भी हो गया, ये भी हो गया।
Okay, let's go. यार मेरा भी डिफरेंस वहाँ है।
ये हो गया, you can use it.
हो गया? तो you want to use it or?
Yeah.
क्योंकि आपका कंपनी का लैपटॉप है ना, तो इसलिए ऐसा हो रहा है। हाँ।
Huh? No, let's use it.
ये हो गया, कनेक्ट हो गया है।
Okay.
हाँ, इधर अभी साथ में लगाओ।
और do this one.
No, please. Try one last thing has come from what you just said.
ये करना है वो that
Let's see if you prefer.
Okay, नहीं है ना?
move the audio. This I'm just yeah, trying this time. So I'm changing this.
Wait.
कौन सा? हाँ लाइट चाहिए और बैकग्राउंड भी दे देंगे वर्चुअल बैकग्राउंड मच बेटर या आई थिंक दैट्स ओके हाँ speaker is here. We'll switch it off. But then they, yeah. Virtual background you want to give? Ryan, take over. Christmas, Ryan.
I'm unable to see anything. Wait.
One second. I'll remove this bottle. Yeah. Can you?
1 second. Okay, much better.
I'll start the video for you. Just a second. Yeah.
I need to
Fine.
just. Yeah. Got it. I can see. Are we ready to begin now?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Good morning, one and all. How is everyone doing today?
Very good morning.
Yes, I have finally made my return as the Sergeant of Arms. I've taken that role back now, today's meeting. I hope you all miss me. I missed you all too. And how's everything? Is everything resumed back in Dubai? How's it going? One of you, please tell me.
Not like before, but
Getting back.
getting back.
Perfect. I hope everything goes back. Stay safe. And now I would like to open up the meeting by saying welcome to our 110th meeting of Newstart Toastmasters Club. Let us all give all of us a round of applause. We have reached 110 guys, and that is a big milestone. We are on the road to 200 now. And I wanted to start by saying that we should be really proud of where we have reached as a club and how we are doing. And without further ado, let us move on to the club mission. Anita?
Yeah.
All right. So I would request each one of you all to please kindly repeat after me the club mission of our New Start Toastmasters Club.
We just
We
stand up,
provi-
Ryan.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead.
We provide
We provide
and support. Sorry,
Okay,
we
you're not
provide a
able to
support.
see?
Hello? Yeah, I think the screen is not visible clearly.
Okay, we provide a supportive
Yeah, got it. And positive learning experience
and positive learning experience
in which members are empowered
in which members are
In which members are empowered
to develop communication and leadership skills,
to develop communication and leadership skills,
resulting in greater self-confidence
resulting in greater self-confidence
and personal growth.
and personal growth.
Right. Thank you. Move ahead. Okay. So now in each Toastmasters meeting, we go across a few ground rules that we have to follow. So number one, I would request each and every one of y'all to applaud each speaker as they come on the podium so as to give them motivation and to ensure that a good environment is made. Please switch off your mobile phone so as to maintain the decorum of the meeting. Know your exit, as the new Toastmasters venues change now. So I'm not very aware of the new exit, but you can follow the exit board signs at the venue. And I would request each one of y'all, all of the speakers, to kindly refrain from talking on 3 topics, which we refrain on talking in each Toastmasters Club, that is politics, sex, and religion. So kindly refrain from using and talking about these topics. Okay. Now moving ahead, I would now like to welcome one of the very seasoned Toastmasters. He is a part of EAN Toastmasters Club as well as New Start Toastmasters Club. He is our president of our club. His name is Toastmaster Prasad. Please welcome one of you all, Toastmaster Prasad.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ryan, for that energetic start to our meeting. Good morning, members and guests.
Good morning.
How was the last week here in Dubai and for the past of the
Yeah.
years?
It's still devastating. Just
Yeah, it was. Like we felt and we even heard like Dubai is submerged in the flood. It was really, and we got calls from everywhere. They were concerned about us. And in all those adverse conditions, they will feel like the incidents or like the visuals which came, which I saw, which were like a silver lining, even in those adverse times. Like we saw few of the locals and like join the hands with the government with the officials to help those people who were people stuck in the rain, and like many of the like the buildings that the where like a part of them were under the water, so they did not have the means to get their like daily items. So many of them volunteer to help them. They just came out and they went all the way to see how best we can help. So that is not like all about the compassion that we have for each other, and even in this adverse time, so some of them forget their own worries and they go and help the other. So my just to start with people, my just message is to be compassionate with your with all other human beings. So with this message, I welcome you all to Newstart's 110th meeting, and I declare this meeting as open.
Anita, if possible, could you remove the Toastmasters, the background, because I'm only not able to see anything.
Now you can. Is it okay?
No, the one on Prasad's, the Toastmaster background is there. The virtual background. Much better, yes. Perfect.
Now we will just have a small presentation on the Postmaster.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is Toastmaster? It's an non-profit education organization wherein members meet and they work on their public speaking skills by improving their communication and leadership skills. And now, like the Toastmaster family has grown to more than
70,000.
270K, and we have a presence in 148 countries with almost more than 14K clubs. And in a typical meetings, we have 15 to 20 members who meet and they just work to enhance their communication skills. Like we conduct the meetings and then we give prepared speeches, impromptu speeches, and the constructive evaluation. Plus, with each meeting, we take various leadership roles.
Just a second. Just give me a second. I think yours is logged out, right? You'll not be able to see it.
I think we see that.
No? 1 second. Yeah, now they can see. Yeah, go ahead.
Like, yeah, and the Toastmaster was formed by Dr. Rafsis medley in 1924. The first meeting was held on 22nd October. It's almost 100 years now. And this is the Toastmaster hierarchy. If you see here at the top, it's actually member, and then member is a part of a club, and then then we have this club will have 15 to 20 members, and then a group of 4 to 5 clubs will make a area, and then a group of 4 to 6 clubs will make a division, and then group of division will make a district, and then a group of district will make the region, and then it goes over to the Toastmasters, the international, and then all the way to the headquarters. And this is the hierarchy. We are here at the Newstart Toastmasters Club, and this club is part of this area 3 under Division 8, District 127, and Region 5, 11. Sorry. And these are our leaders, starting from the international president, DTM Morod, and then we have the CEO, DTM Daniel, and the past international president, and then DTM, then the international director for the region, DTM Frank, and our district 127 DTM Vipa, our division 8 director DTM Stralini, and our area 3 director Toastmaster Kaushik, and your very own the president Prasad. And these are the 5 president, starting from our founding president Yatim Raghu, followed by Anita, then Toastmaster Raj Lakshmi, and Toastmaster Ram, and Toastmaster Prasad. And the name, the name for the Newstart, it was just not like a random name that we choose. We choose based upon some our core principles, or like this club was formed mainly by a group of people, health-oriented people. So came and they choose the name as a Newstart, where each letter has a health-related significance. N stand for the nutrition, E for the exercise, W for the water, S for the sunlight, T for temperance, A for the area, R for rest, and T for the trust. And why we need Toastmasters? Yes, main is to maximize your potentials, like in terms of your skills upgradation, or if we say your communication skills, leadership skills, which will help you to communicate better and to lead better in whatever ways you do your work. And here, like in Toastmasters, you follow education curriculum of pathways, where like it will we have like different projects here where they help us to hone our skills, like it will highlight us the skills, like where it will help us to prepare for the interviews, how to manage the online meetings, work on your leadership development, and this project management. And here, like it offers you just around 300 different skill set competencies that you can work. Where we have 11 specialized pathways, and here like the content is online, So you can access it anywhere where you have the internet access. And here we work on 5 core competencies, that is the public speaking, interpersonal communication, strategic leadership, management, and confidence. And each of the the path will help you to work on one or more of these competencies collectively. But the overall, like with each path, we will get we will get an overall growth of your communication and leadership skills. And each path has the 5 levels where we start at the mastering the fundamentals. Then you will learn your style, and then we just increase your knowledge and build on your skills. And then at the level 5, you do the projects where you demonstrate your expertise. And at the end of each of the level, you get a certificate signed from the international president. And here we have a distinguished Toastmaster award. This is the highest educational award that a member can get it. Where he has to show his skills in the leadership wise, leadership and his communication wise, where he has to complete 2 parts. He has to take up the club roles, the club, the EXCOM roles. Then he has to serve as a district officer. Then he has to sponsor and he has to mentor a club. And we have this member achievements where like this triple crown is there: 5 member sponsorship, 10 member sponsorship. And now, like just a few of the recent updates, like the Newstart Club is already a distinguished club status for this year. Can we have a round of applause? And our very own Humor King. He has, for the last 3 years, he has been the division champion for humorous. And now we'll have a guest introduction. Today we have DTM Lakshmi supporting us as a gender evaluator. Thank you so much, DTM Lakshmi, for joining us. Yeah. And then we have
inviting. Thank you very much for inviting me.
Thank you. And we have DTM Nielsen joined us as other guest. Yeah, he has been our past district director, and currently he's serving as the district leadership chair and division A advisor. Thank you so much for it. And we have Manish, who joined us to support as a speaker. We'll have this introduction when we speak. Yeah. And then we have a few guests. Then I just request our the guests to just come up and a small business introduction with starting with Bovin. Yeah, please come here.
My name is Bovin. I'm working in Abu Dhabi actually. So I just came here to see that how I can do my self-confidence, get rid of my stage fright, trainers and all stuff and all. And definitely some attributes that I can get it from him, so I can maximize my potential and my career. So I hope this is the right one. We will see that I can get the maximum out of it.
So
Thank you so much.
May I request
Good morning, everyone. My name is Nanda Bhandari. I'm 16 years old. I'm doing my grade 12 from IHS, and I'm already a part of the AS Gavel Club. And I normally like to explore, learn, different clubs, see how their proceedings go. So I normally tag along with my dad everywhere he goes.
Very good.
Thank you. Hi everyone, my name is Purnami. I just finished my 12th and I'm looking for universities and meetings to do courses. I like swimming, I like dancing, I like going for athletics. In my spare time, I like to read and I like to solve puzzles and
Thank you.
And now, I will just take I would like to hand over the stage to the person who is going to take the meeting proceeding forward. She is our Sergeant Arms and one of the rocking star of our club, who has joined us all the way from Australia. So please welcome for the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Ran.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Prasad. Okay, so I want to start this my segment with a question. So all of us have had some new start. Our club says new start. Obviously, our president has said that we have an abbreviation of new start, but I would like to give a whole new meaning to it now. So when we say new start, what does that mean? I'm sure every single one of us have had a new start somewhere. And while we have that new start somewhere, we have always messed up. So I would like to start now. Let's make this little interactive. I would like to, any volunteers tell me when they first moved to the UAE, what is the biggest mess up they have made? Please. Any volunteers?
Big.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
When I started.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's one.
When I came to UAE back in 2010, I didn't have car, I didn't have license, so I have to commute through bus, and there was only one metro line at that time. So I used to start my day at 8 o'clock, and I used to finish until I used to finish my day by 8:39 in the evening. And at one point, what happened is I had to catch my bus, and I was very reluctant to ask whether I have to take this bus or from the other side. So I just took a bus, and by mistake, it was on the other side. The actual
Yeah.
bus was. So I took a wrong. I took a bus which was going on an opposite direction. So I had to reach Mohaisna from Bardubai. It generally it takes 1 hour in the evening, but at that time it took 6 hours because that bus it went to Mina Al Sihai, which is near this palm and everything. Waited there because there was no other bus to come, and I didn't know. I didn't want to take this chance, so I just stayed in the bus. And the next trip, when the bus had to go to Mohaisna, I went. Luckily, it was a coincidence as well because it was late in the evening and I was feeling very sleep. I was feeling sleepy, so I just slept on the bus and I missed my stop. I had to get down in the last stop, which was in Sonapur. The worst part is I reached so late. There was no other bus to come, and there was no nearby any taxi station because at that time it was not so developed. Sonapur. So I had to walk quite along to get a taxi and come back to my place in Mohaisna.
Congrats.
So it took 6 hours for me to reach my place. Generally, it takes 1 hour.
Anyone else?
Interesting. Come on. Anybody else?
Yeah, I also have very similar experience like Syed. Those days I just came to UAE and very new to this part of the world. So like in India, I was crossing the road without having that pedestrian crossing. So I was trying to reach to the other side, and one gentleman just followed me. And when I crossed, he just stopped me. Give me your Emirates ID, he asked me. I asked him, he doesn't have uniform. He looks like very normal person. Who the hell are you? I don't give you. Then he said, I am a police officer. Then he showed his ID and he took my Emirates ID. Then I asked where to collect it. You come to my police station and collect it there. Pay me the fees, 200, he said. Then the problem for me was in Dera, there were two police stations. One is in Mutina, one there, and then Horlanj, another thing is there. So first I went to Mutina. Then I said, he is not there. Again, I went to Horlanj. So that was a huge lesson for me, not only paying 200, but even today, even if no vehicles are coming, I will find the pedestrian crossing. Only there I cross. That's the problem with my wife and children. But now I got that discipline of making the mess initial time. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Wow. Anybody else? Last person.
Anyone else?
Nobody has made a very mess. All are well disciplined.
Okay, all are very well disciplined.
Okay. I'm not saying not to say that anyone's ill-disciplined, but definitely all of us, when we move to a new country, to a new place, we mess up because we are still figuring out things. Like if I have to say my personal experience, when I first moved to Australia, I took a cab for $130 for just like 12 kilometers. Yeah. So when I realized later that the actual price was just $40. So that was my mess up. It was very difficult for me. I learned it the hard way that I should look at all my options. And that's when I realized Australia being highly capitalistic, you need to compare the prices everywhere because one commodity can have 10 different prices in 10 different places. So that's my experience. So this is where I want to now unravel the theme. So when all of y'all mention these experiences, so now when you look back at those experiences, how do you feel? How do you feel like right now, comparing your experiences from that time? Syed, you mentioned about your experience. How do you feel about that now?
It's very funny because it was a simple thing that I should have asked the driver, is this bus going to Mahesna? So it was just, the communication which I didn't have with the driver.
Correct, right. Correct. What about
I would have, reached my place at right time.
right. What about you, DTM Raghu?
Disturb it now. You can carry on.
Okay.
Another issue.
Okay. So what I mean to say is why I asked you, how do you feel about that now, is that we have embraced where we were and where we are now. We have embraced that change. We have embraced that transformation. I have embraced it. This is where I have did my learning experience. This is why I chose the theme embracing change and transformation, because we mess up, we have hurdles, but we have to embrace that change. And how do we embrace that change? We embrace the change, as Syed mentioned, he forgot to communicate, which is the main thing. Got to communicate. So now I have a quick activity. I want to show how effective communication can either make a situation, whereas versus an effective communication can break a situation. So now we all must have heard this game as children called Chinese Whisper. Anyone heard of it? So
Yes.
now I would like quickly one volunteer who would like to start the Chinese Whisper. I will give you someone who has WhatsApp access preferably, because I can message them.
I can start. Yeah.
Okay. So Prasad, I'll be messaging you a clue on your personal message on WhatsApp. You have to.
Okay, WhatsApp is not with it. Not WhatsApp. Send it to your father.
Okay. It should be secret. Otherwise, it should be a secret.
Or a direct message on a Zoom, personal message to the person.
Okay. Yeah, that works. Fine. Okay. Okay. So Prasad, I've given you one word, and you have to make up a short 30 seconds to a minute story and communicate it to the next person, whisper it to the next person in his ears. And the last person who finishes the whole communication circle needs to explain what they actually received. So everyone understood the activity?
Yeah.
And the last person, but there's a catch. The last person who explains it doesn't explain in terms of words. They have to act it out.
That close to DD Vanita.
What did you say?
The last person is to explain in action.
I don't find.
Like the goes up.
Okay, let's see.
Yes, basically like a dumb charades, like how we play dumb charades. Yeah, something like that.
Be mindful of the time also. We are already at 3.
Okay, yeah. So quickly, we'll go quick. Short story.
He sent me a name. So I have to add them because he did not listen.
He sent you a name?
Yeah, he sent me a name.
Okay. What are you supposed? What is Prasad supposed to do?
Make a short story on that name.
On that particular thing, using that particular word.
But you're okay. Start.
Make like a 10-second story.
And what am I supposed to do?
Act.
Act the entire.
Don't tell. You have to just.
Whatever you receive.
Just tell to him in
When you get
He will tell it to the. He'll whisper it, right?
Okay.
He has to whisper it to the next person. It has to go right until it reaches the last person, and the last person, whatever he has received, whether right or wrong, has to act it.
Just tell us story or you can tell us.
based on the word he gave, just tell something. What is some story?
Story or some thankful sentence.
Fast,
Make
fast.
sure the other people don't hear it when you're talking to each other, please.
Next person will confirm.
Let's say. No problem.
Enough.
One time.
Whatever you do. Why is it not on? That video message. Okay.
Anita, you have to act there.
Seriously, I don't know what I will do. I will do something.
Until it comes here, it will be mute. So you have to act now.
The confession is going on just.
Until the story comes here, I will relax.
Because otherwise it will not be controlled. We'll finish this and then we'll go ahead. Everyone is serious, huh?
So you can share the word in the group.
Without Ryan knowing.
You have the story also, your story.
No expressions also. Everyone smiling only. We don't know what is cooking.
The most difficult task for you.
Not at all. I will just do whatever I want. Yeah. My God, it's so difficult. Okay. But then that's what has come to everyone, right? Okay.
Let's check.
I have to add this
Yeah.
without saying anything. Okay, Ryan, here I go.
Yes. Toastmasters badge.
Okay.
Badge, Toastmasters. Anita, I don't. VP, Anita. President, King.
You're talking, you know.
Okay. No, yeah.
What do you can say, what are you trying to say?
No, wait. You got this right.
I can't read. That's the thing. It's very blurred.
Okay.
Anita Naidu.
Okay.
DTM. D.
What is that?
Eyes. Can't see. D. Heart. I can see.
I.
2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 100. 101. 102. 103. 104. 105. 106. 107. 108. 109. 110. 111. 112. 113. 114. 115. 116. 117. 118. Now I can't see. Blind.
Now you can't see the name is what I got from them. Okay. I don't know what
Okay,
it means.
anyway, you tried your best in acting, but I want you to, okay, anyway, just to save time, what is the story that you received? Exactly. Now you can say it in terms of words.
Okay, me? Okay, fine. Yeah. What is the story I received? This gossip,
Yes.
grapevine. It starts with some meaning and it finally ends up with a dumb person like me who doesn't even know what. So I just give my version, my perspective, my perception to the entire story.
What did you exactly
So,
receive? The last person who told you, what was the exact story?
told me there is no name, there's only profile. Was that what? There's no name, there's only.
There is no name, there is volunteer.
Only volunteer. Yeah, I mean, how do you? There is no name. There's only volunteer. Now you tell me how do you want to connect this? I started with there is no name. Then I got stuck.
What was the first?
Okay, so what is the first one? Okay, Prasad, let's go first.
Anyone who like the rest of the rest of the animals have to listen to forest.
What is going on?
Animals.
What is?
Animals
What are an?
have to listen who like the rest of the rest of the and animals.
Listen to. So the king of the forest. That's why you're saying king because it's King Ryan. Okay, then it came to Manish. What did you say?
Animals who listens to animals.
Okay. Say, and then say, what did you say? What did you say? Volunteer. She just said volunteer. From where you pick volunteer? And then you.
That's what I
Volunteer.
I said somebody has to volunteer.
Okay, and then?
No name about who money.
Well, okay, and then it continued reading.
No name volunteer.
So from here it feels very clear.
There it got twisted.
Totally. Okay, so this is how it went. Okay, it started with something nice, but then didn't hear somewhere or didn't get the purport, and then it became no name volunteer, only volunteer. Okay, so I hand it back.
Thank you all for participating in the activity. So what? So now, if suppose Prasad was the CEO and Anita was the person who's supposed to implement the decision, that would have been a blunder, isn't it?
Tell me about it. Yeah.
Would have been a blunder, yes. So what we experienced in this whole process is we experienced something known as noise. This is the noise in the communication channel. Somewhere somebody must have not heard, somebody must have faced communication barriers, somebody must have not heard the sound properly, which is why what was actually intended by the CEO, the president of the organization, and what actually got implemented are two different things. So while if we want to embrace change and transformation, the main thing, the first thing that even coming back to Syed Ahmed's point is communication. Because if we don't communicate, how much ever we try to embrace the change from within, the implementation would be wrong. So
Correct.
now I would like to conclude now the segment by thanking all of you all for participating in this activity. Now we move ahead with the next part of the meeting. And now we have the tip of the day that is now going to be presented by our new very vibrant member, TM Bhatia. Please give TM Bhatia a round of applause.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters.
Good morning.
As a tip of the day, I just want to tell you about how to reduce stress. When we talking about the stress we are facing the stress while we working, while we driving, in generally every day in my life. So how to reduce that one? There are few tips. One is the healthy lifestyle. We have to live a healthy lifestyle with good exercises and with good nutrition. And exercises means we should not seek always in one angle. We have to get up. We have to get up and we have to change our angle. While we're working, I'm telling, while we're working, we should not sit at one angle and we should get up and we have to change our angle. This is our releasing our stress. Healthy lifestyle. Another point we can under healthy lifestyle is we have to drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
And we have to take a deep breath. The lot of water will involve refreshing our whole body. And the deep breathing is purifying our whole body, our lungs, and this oxygen is required for our body. This is the healthy tips. And the other one more tip I can give to make a boundaries. The stress life is always coming up with the personal. We cannot identify the personal life and the work life. We should have established a boundary to identify. We should give priority to the personal life and how much we should give the priority for the work life. And we should organize our work. Organize our work means we have to give priority to what are the important and urgency works. It's not about that doing everything, all work at once, and we feel like overwhelming. So these are the tips. So what I'm trying to tell you, and I wish for all of you a good, healthy life and long-lasting life. Thank you.
Thank you so much, TM Bhatia, for the tip of the day. That was a wonderful tip. And now, moving forward, I would like now to bring forward the word master of the day. The word master of the day will present the word of the day that will be presented by Toastmaster Siva. Round of applause for Toastmaster Siva, everyone.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters.
Good morning.
I love cricket. Especially when I was studying my +2, I loved cricket very much. So we were all playing in the cricket ground that time. One new guy started playing. He came from some other village. And I was so fascinated with the way that he was playing cricket. Do you know, Toastmasters, why? Because he was playing with right hand and he was able to equally use his left hand also. So the bowler always had confusion. Even if he bowled some good ball, he was using his left hand and right hand. After a long time now, I could see AB de Villiers, but those days it was really new concept. He was able to use both his hands, so the runs were coming like a huge rain. So I was so fascinated with that guy. That guy name was Nutan. I thought he was only good at cricket that way, but I also learned that he was able to write with right hand, and he was also using left hand. When his right hand paints, those days we use a lot of pen. So if it X, he was able to write sometime with left hand also. So that skill really helped him a lot. But on the contrary, at some point of time, his result was on hold in +2 exams. So everyone was very much curious why his result was on hold, because the examiner found that two different way of writing. Right. So he felt like someone else wrote the exam paper. But then he has to go before them and explain it's only me. If it is right hand, I can write like this. If it is left hand, I can write like this. But they said if you choose to write with one hand, write with one hand, but then they release the result. But having that ability is exceptional, right, Toastmasters? Because we can do many things. Sometimes it may go wrong, but most of the times it proves to be really good for our self-benefit. So my question to all of you is, what is that skill is called in English?
Is it ambidextrous?
Oh my God, Anita, you are really good in English. I asked a wrong person, but yes. Yes, my word of the day is ambidextrous. So, yes, you are right. Give a round of applause to Toastmaster Anita without DTM Anita, without giving much understanding. She got the point very quickly. So how to pronounce it? Ambidextrous. After ambi is one, and it is very similar to ambitious. So ambidextrous. So the meaning of the word is able to use left hand or the right hand equally well. Synonyms could be two-handed, dual-handed, but instead of these things, we can directly use ambidextrous. Antonyms can be single-handed. There are also other forms of this ambidextrous because it's an adjective. So if it is noun, ambidexterity, ambidextrousness. Adverb can be ambidextrously. So let's go to a couple of examples, Toastmasters. So if you look at the drummers often develop ambidextrous abilities. Want them Toastmasters? Yes, right? Because as they need to coordinate both the hands to maintain complex rhythms. In the kitchen, if you see, being ambidextrous can be useful for tasks like chopping vegetables and stirring the pots simultaneously. That ability is really useful. If you see Serena Williams, she was exceptionally good. Why Toastmasters? She's not only good in right hand, but when the time requires, she can also use her left hand very equally. So she has been very successful. So although naturally right-handed can play tennis with her left hand when needed, showing a level of ambidexterity in her game. So now it's the time for round robin. So I will ask at least 3 to 4 fellow Toastmasters, and then I also request each and every one of you to use this wonderful word in your today's session and after the session as well. So let's start with round robin. Who wants to take up this word, ambidextrous? Yes, Syed.
Although I am right-handed, but when I use my phone, I'm ambidextrous.
Oh, right-handed. Okay. Right.
It's supposed to be a skill, yeah. I mean, like women eventually get to become ambidextrous in the kitchen because their husbands are yelling, I'm out of time now, I have to leave. And then you have to pack food and give. When you have to train yourself. Even if you don't train, you will end up becoming one. Anyone
women
else?
after marriage. Yes. Okay. So we'll ask Anshuman. Anshuman might also be ambidextrous person, probably.
Yeah, Anshuman is cooking at
I'm not an ambidextrous person. I can barely write with one. I'm the exact opposite.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
So last one, anyone else like to try maybe Ronald or Ryan? Okay. Yeah, we have guest also, right? Okay. One last, if anyone wants to try.
Girls.
Woman is normally ambidextrous when it comes to their husband.
Acha?
When it comes to their husband, yes.
Being live streamed. Okay. All right.
Okay, fellow Toastmasters. So please keep using this word ambidextrous and the other forms as well as much as needed. Okay, over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Siva, for the word of the day. Hopefully, in every sense of our life, we can start being ambidextrous now. And
Yes.
note to all the men who started using ambidextrous against their wives. I hope their wives are not watching this live stream. Anyway, sure. Now, moving to the next segment of the meeting, we now have our prepared project speeches. We have 3 wonderful speakers who will be giving speeches. Our first speaker who's going to be speaking on their prepared project would be Toastmaster Prasad Kadam, our president, and he will be evaluated by Toastmaster Anil Thomas. So Toastmaster Prasad, please, I would request you to come on the podium and request Toastmaster Anil to read the objectives of his speech.
Right. So, the project is on effective body language. The purpose is for the member to deliver a speech with awareness of intentional or unintentional body language, after the practice and how they use non-verbal communication when delivering a speech. 5 to 7 minutes. And I will be looking for your intentional and unintentional body language. This is what I'm going to basically evaluate. Too well.
Yeah.
Ryan is there. Ryan, you there? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you, Toastmaster Anil, for reading the objectives of Toastmaster Prasad's speech. Toastmaster Prasad, you can go ahead with your speech. All the best for your speech. You have, should I read the time as well, Anita?
Yeah,
Title
please.
and-
Yeah, okay.
Please.
So Toastmaster Prasad, your time guidelines would be green would be shown at 5 minutes, amber would be shown at 6 minutes, and red would be shown at 7 minutes, after which you have a 30-second grace time. After crossing 7 minutes 30 seconds, you would be disqualified from voting. Good luck for your speech, Toastmaster Prasad.
Title, please.
Yeah.
Ryan.
1 second.
I'm not satisfied.
Okay.
Never satisfied.
Yeah. Okay. So Toastmaster Prasad, never satisfied. Never satisfied. Toastmaster Prasad, over to you.
Have you ever wished that you could be someone else? Or have you ever wished that you had what someone else had? I wish that I could have the wealth of Warren Buffett or the companies that the group of companies that Elon Musk has. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests.
Good morning.
Good morning. In life, it's always important to be self-contained or happy with what we have. I will just illustrate this point with the ancient folk tale. Once upon a time, there lived a stonecutter in a small village. All day long, he used to work to cut the hard rock from a great a rock on the side of a great mountain. His hands were very hard and clothes were dirty. And every day he used to go there, do his hard work. But he was happy and self-contained with his life. In that mountain, there was a spirit which appeared now and then to men and fulfilled their wishes. However, this stonecutter had never seen the spirit nor believed when somebody spoke about it. One day, after a hard day at work, being tired, he just sat near the shade and just to take some rest. And after some time, he fell asleep. And then, after some time, he woke up to a sound of footsteps coming towards him. And as he saw, it was a little carriage carrying a prince borne by the servants, and a golden this umbrella was held over the prince's head to protect him from the sun's rays. Seeing this, he felt, wow, I wish if I could be a prince and have this life. And a sound came from the mountain. Your wish is heard. A prince you shall be. And he was a prince riding in the carriage, having a golden umbrella over his head. But even with the golden umbrella over the head, his face grew darker and darker because of the sun's rays. And then he thought, is the sun mightier than me? Oh, I wish if I could the sun. Again the voice came, your wish is heard, the sun you shall be. And the sun he was. He shone hardly and destroying the fields and turning the ocean into vapor and forming a great cloud. With the great cloud, however hard he shone, he could not see through the clouds. Again he cried, Are the clouds mightier than the sun? I wish I could be a cloud. Again, the mountain spirit answered, Your wish is heard. A cloud you shall be. And then a cloud he was. And he poured in the rain until the rivers overflowed, destroying the villages and the towns. Just as great, uh, just the great rock stand still without moving. Seeing this, he again cried, Oh, the rock is mightier than me? I wish I could be a rock. Again, the mountain spirit answered, The great rock you shall be. And then he became the rock, standing tall. Neither the heat of the sun nor the force of the rain could move him. Then, until one day, he heard a small noise at his feet. Ting, ting, ting. And as he saw down, to his complete surprise, it was a stone cutter inserting his tools into the rock. And as he was sitting down, a great block of it fell down on the ground. And he cried again, Is the mere child of a earth mightier than me? Oh, I wish I could be a man. And the mountain spirit again says, Once again your wish is filled, the man you shall be. And again he was back as a man. His hands again become hard and his clothes dirty. But now he was self-contained and he did not wish to be someone else. Dear Toastmasters and guests, in life you will never be happy unless you are content and happy with what you have with you presently. To just conclude, I would like to just quote a word from American author Zig Ziglar. He once quoted, "Until you are happy and content in your life, you will never be happy with what you have." Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Prasad, for that wonderful speech with a beautiful message. I hope I would definitely take a lot from that speech and that message that you just provided. Okay, moving on now to our second speaker of the day. He is our Vice President of Education for Newstart Toastmasters Club. Young, energetic, full of life and energy. We have Toastmaster Syed Ahmed, who will be presenting his speech, and he will be evaluated by none other than the treasurer of our club himself, DTM Raghu. I would request DTM Raghu to kindly read the objectives of Toastmaster Syed Ahmed's speech.
Toastmaster Syed is delivering his speech on Pathways Presentation Mastery Project Introduction to Vocal Variety and Body Language. There is a project 3. Title is CAT Train. The purpose of this project is for members to practice using vocal variety or body language to enhance speech. Time is 5 to 7 minutes. All the best, Toastmaster.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. So, Toastmaster Syed Ahmed, catch the train. Catch the train, Toastmaster Syed Ahmed. Over to you.
Hi, Prasad. How are you? I'll not be able to attend my meeting tomorrow. Please take care. Right? What happened? No, my daughter is sick. She is suffering from severe diarrhea. Don't worry. Don't worry. Take care of your daughter. We will manage. Let me send a message to Anita. Fellow Toastmasters, dear guests. On 22nd of March, I was prepared for our Newstart Toastmasters club meeting the next day. My role being a VPE, I was also taking up a role of TMOD. I was very excited. The theme of the theme of the TMOD was team building. I was excited, I was well prepared, and I had plans to have a very interactive and engaging meeting. With this excitement and preparation, I thought I'll have a good sleep. I went to the bed thinking of having a good sleep and giving my best the next day. Suddenly, my wife says, "Hello, where are you going tomorrow? Our daughter is not well." I said, "What happened to her?" My wife, "She's sick and she is passing stools non-stop." Being a parent to two kids, one 1.5-year-old, another 5-year-old, I know how it is difficult for a mother to take care of both, and especially when somebody is sick at home. I had to decide myself if I have to go and attend the meeting or be with my family to take care of them. Also, in my mind, it was juggling. If I go to the meeting, then I have to face my wife the next day and the following days and accept whatever she says. So in this difficult situation, I decided I will stay with my family, take care of my daughter. So at that time, I called Prasad at night 12:30. "Hi Prasad, I'll not be able to attend the meeting tomorrow. Please take care, huh?" Prasad, "Harry, what happened?" "No, my daughter is sick, so I have to take care of her." Prasad, "Oh, Harry, don't worry, okay, take care of your daughter. We will take care of the meeting." At the same time, I coordinated with our past president, Anita. "Anita, please take care of the meeting." She assured that she will take care of the meeting. As I decided, I will stay with my family. The next day, I took my daughter to the doctor and we did a usual consultation, routine consultation. And doctor prescribed some medicine, said it was food poisoning. So he prescribed us some medicine and we left. During this incident, I realized and I learned a couple of lessons, which I want to share with you. And it is as follows. The first one is that in life, at times, we have to take a clear decisions. And in this moment, I decided to stay with my family. But at the same time, as far as the meeting was concerned, the meeting went successful. It was without even my presence. The meeting was a very successful meeting. The second lesson what I learned is that in every point in our life, we have to set our goals and objective for anything, everything what we do. For me, now let's say for a Toastmasters club, I'm sure we all had objectives and goals joining Toastmaster Club. I had an objective of joining Toastmaster Club to overcome my fear of public speaking, to be proficient in speaking in public, and also to improve my vocabulary and communication skills. At the same time, I realized that through this incident, if I don't take up the roles, or what I have to do if I want to achieve my objectives. So it is me who have to proactively take part in the roles of the club meetings. It is me who have to be willing to take up the roles. So if I don't catch the train, I will be missed. I will be missing the train, and I will be there itself regretting that I missed the train. So the moral is that we have to take part in each and every meetings, be it a bigger role or smaller role, so that we can achieve our objective and our goals. Over to you, Toastmasters of the day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Saeed Ahmed, for that wonderful speech. A lot to take away from it. Moving on, now we have our third speaker of the day with a very interesting speech, Toastmaster Manish Bandari. He will be attempting his level 4 speech 1, and he will be evaluated by none other than our past president, DTM Anita Naidu. So I would request DTM Anita Naidu to please kindly read the objectives of Toastmaster Manish's speech. Over to you, Toastmaster Anita.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ryan. My speaker today, Toastmaster Manish, is attempting his level 4 project 1, which is a mandatory project. It's managing a difficult audience. The purpose of this project is for the member to practice the skills needed to address audience challenges when he presents outside the Toastmasters Club. And the timing is 10 to 15 minutes. All the best. The title is My Journey. All the best, Toastmaster Manish.
Thank you so much, DTM Anita, for reading the objectives of the speech. Toastmaster Manish. My journey. My journey. Toastmaster Manish. Over to you, Toastmaster Manish. Good luck.
Public speaking without a vocal variety is like music without a melody. A very stupid example. When today I was coming for this meeting, I was praying that pigeon poops on me. I belong to a beautiful city, Jabalpur. If you want to experience Niagara Falls in India, you must visit Beda Ghat in my city. I was an underdog, unsure about my future. My mother used to tell me, do something in life, otherwise you are going to suffer. Good morning, everyone. In 1995, I was graduated and I went to my dad and requested him that I would like to do something in life. Okay, my son, I'm happy to hear that you want to do something in life. Let's do something. My father, he was ex-Air Force, now in business. He was a distributor of Fallout and CS and for TV. He gave me a 10 machines of Fallout. This is the first task for you. Go all out, sell these machines anywhere you want. Preferably, you should go door to door. I accepted the challenge, started my journey. First door I knocked. A lady comes out. Yes, how can I help you? Madam, I'm Manish from Appu House. We are the distributor of all out. Manish, while appreciating your voice modulation is very nice. I'm a bit offended with your language. Underdog, stupid, these are not good statements to make in the Toastmasters meeting. Sir, it's a valid point. We will discuss in detail because we have to maintain the decorum when the speaker is delivering the speech. You should allow him to complete the speech and you can give me the feedback later on. You can just write the note and I will definitely work upon that. And thank you so much. I appreciate your feedback. So, lady says, we are already using the coins and we have never heard about these machines. So you may just look for some other customers. We are happy what we have. I was in this area for 10 days. and I could not sell even a single machine. I went to my dad. Dad, I'm good for nothing. Son, this is the first lesson of your life. You should embrace failures. The most important thing in life, you should learn how to handle failures because that is where people normally go wrong and never give up. I'm impressed because going door to door is not an easy task. So you have that ability, you have that courage. For me, I give you 10 out of 10. Keep it up. I worked with my dad for 2 years. And in 1997, I landed in Mumbai. I would request all of you to maintain the silence because it's a Toastmaster meeting. When the speaker is delivering the speech, you should keep quiet. My request. Oh, it's absolutely fine. So I landed in Mumbai. I had no godfather out here. I found a place to stay in Dadar, place called Kabutar Khana. I got a place in a chal. Chal is a very small room of 100 square feet where 4 or 5 of us used to stay in one room. The very next day, I was fully dressed up and it was my first interview of my life. The moment I was out, the pigeon pooped at me. So that's why I said, today I was praying, the pigeon should poop on me. I looked at the sky. What is this, buddy? You spoiled my shirt. You don't wear pants. And I did not know this pigeon is a talking pigeon. He said, do you wear pants when you poop? I did not want to argue because I was in a hurry. Time was getting over. I went to the interview just like that. The first question my interviewer asked, Mr. Bhandari, welcome. What happened to your shirt? Sir, when I was coming for the interview, pigeon from the sky blessed me to get through in this interview today. Oh, that's very nice. He asked me a series of questions. The winning answer was my first answer.
You said you are from Jabalpur, you from a business family. Why you are victimizing yourself that you came to Mumbai with nothing, you stayed in the chawl, and you could have stayed in a good place also. Why you are victimizing yourself, saying that you are staying in a chawl and what you want to portray yourself?
Again, an interesting point. I would like to discuss with you in detail. Let's wait for the break. Let me finish my speech. And as I said, that you can keep on noting whatever you feel. I will
and your
take
background.
I will take it up. Let me finish this speech. I got through.
You were talking about your village. So I want to visit your village. Can you tell me something about that? You know, it's very good village, something you said. Can you tell me something about
So same answer which I have just given this gentleman. Please allow me some time. Let me finish the speech. And after this speech is over, I will have chit chat with all of you. We'll answer everyone, whatever queries you have, and we'll give you all the required detail. Thank you so much. Thanks for your patience. So I landed in this job. The company name was Nishutu Infotech Solution. We were selling a product called FaxNet where customer used to save 50% on their fax bill, international fax bill. I became the star performer in this company. Every month I used to get salesperson of the month award. One day I went to my MD. My MD, Mr. Nishit Desai, he's my mentor, he's my sales guru. I'm still in touch with him. He's now in US, he owns an IT company. I told him, sir, I want a certificate from you. What certificate you need, Manish?
Ronald, you're taking the time instead. Here, no, you have to take it itself. Clear.
Let's maintain the decorum of the Toastmaster, and while the speaker is delivering the speech, refrain talking because it might distract speaker's attention. Thank you so much.
So he said, why do you need this certificate? Sir, I need the certificate because I want to let my father know that I'm doing good. Manish, in Nishitu, you don't get these certificates so easily. You will have to earn it. Yes, I'm ready to do it. Tell me. You will have to get 20 sales in 1 month. 20? Sir, the best number we'll get in 1 month is 6. 20, you are saying it is almost one sale every day is impossible. That is what I said. You have to earn it and it is not going to be so easy for you. I accepted the challenge. Whole month was over. It was the last day. Only one sale was left. And I was quite excited.
Village, you said? The village you started, right?
It was not a village. I will give you the detail. Please allow me some time.
Town, what is it?
Please allow me some time, my friend. When I'm
Not
delivering
your
the
focus on
speech, let me finish the speech. I will definitely give you all the details about the village. The same question even the other gentleman was asking. So let me finish
Curious
this
now
speech.
of the village.
Yeah, you are curious? Just wait for another 2 minutes. Let me finish. Thank you so much. So the person who was my mentor, he gave me a very difficult task. And it was the last day of the month. I could secure 19 sales, and I was very excited to break my target today. Unfortunately, the whole day had gone, and I could not secure my last sale. And I was shattered. Then suddenly, my father's words came in my mind not to give up, handle failures, embrace failures. I shortlisted 4 or 5 customers and again started visiting late in the evening. I still remember 8 o'clock in the night, I made my last call and I tried a sales technique. Any one of you, if you are in sales, you can use the same technique to get your business on board. I said, sir, today is the last day of the month and I'm struggling to get my last sale. If you give me the check today, I will be able to get my incentives. It is 8 o'clock, I am standing. I would really request if you can give me that support. Mr. Manish, I really like your spirits. Here we go. He gave me the check. I called my MD and told him, sir, the last business is on board. Manish, straight come to the office. Do you know when I went to the office, Mr. Nishit, along with the whole staff, was waiting for me with the bouquet and everybody was clapping. These incidents of my life, even today when I'm talking in front of you, I have a goosebumps. Because I was an underdog. People used to say that I will do nothing in my life, but this gentleman, Mr. Nishit Desai, has boosted so much of confidence in me. For me, sometimes I feel that he's like God for me. I still am in touch. I'm delivering this speech for the second time, and when I delivered for the first time, he sent me a message, a long message, thanking me for keeping him close to my heart. And ladies and gentlemen, with my wisdom, what I have learned with all the hardship in life, I would say that you should never give up. And the most important thing in life is to embrace failures and you should know how to handle the failures because that is where you win and that is where you lose. Give your best and leave the rest. Thank you.
Yeah, we don't have. Over to you, Ryan.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Manish, for that wonderful, inspiring speech, and also love the way you handled all the difficult audience. It is very interesting to see. One of a kind speech that I've seen, to be honest. Okay. So thank you so much, speakers. Now I would request the timer, Toastmaster Ronald, to come up with the timer's report.
Yeah, first speaker, 6 minutes, 48 seconds. The second speaker, 6 minutes and 12 seconds. And the third speaker, 12 minutes and 11 seconds.
12
So all
minutes. So all are qualified.
So all are qualified, yeah.
Online, please, you all can send it to Prasad, Toastmaster Prasad, or Toastmaster Anshuman. Or maybe to Toastmaster Ryan only. Ryan, you can send it to me. Online, attend to DTM Lakshmi and where's Shiva? Shiva's not there?
Physically, you can give it to me.
Yeah, physical, we are all giving it. Ryan, you can also vote. Huh?
Yeah, I will vote. Online attendees, kindly send your votes to me. And people in person, Anita, you will be handling it, right?
Secretary is taking it. Anshuman is taking.
Okay, Anshuman will take. Okay. Okay, shall we move ahead?
Yes.
Wait for some time.
Where is Shiva? Shiva is missing, Ryan.
Huh?
Toastmaster
Uh,
Shiva.
I haven't received any votes as of now. Wait, okay, fine. Wait, I didn't see the Zoom chat. Okay. I've received vote from Toastmaster Lakshmi.
Okay.
Yeah. And Toastmaster Shiva, request you to kindly please vote.
No, this one. I can't message. Message. Are we taking a break now? Or we'll go ahead? We'll go. Whoever wants chai, vagera, just take it and come back and sit.
The break?
No, we'll not take a break. We're already late. But you can just bring yourself food and then sit back because we have, yeah. 5 minutes. You want a break? Ryan, we are taking a break for 5 minutes.
It's 11:20 now. How about by 11:30 we can resume the meeting again?
11, yeah. We'll aim at 11:25. 11. Yeah, we
Okay.
just take a small break.
Okay.
Stay.
Done. Done.
Yes, yeah. Please read to the next time. No, I know.
One is for all discussed by Naha. Let's do that in our numbers.
I don't know. I was wondering not that I think it just needs a little bit.
Yeah. And same people talk very good. Yeah. You have to walk with those people. Nine. DTM Lakshmi, you're there? DTM Lakshmi?
Yeah,
DTM
yeah,
Lakshmi?
yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Looks like you're in India. Lakshmi, you will have to evaluate the active listening project, which is being done by Toastmaster Anshuman as part of your general evaluation.
General evaluation. I'm not prepared for that, please.
Okay, we'll manage. Not a problem. We'll manage. Okay, can you come back? You're already late. I think then we have to evaluate.
Let's create
I experienced this, I think, were you there, Manish, when this happened in India Club? So many disruptions like that.
Okay.
Oh my God, they didn't let him speak.
Okay.
Like, and yeah, at least we gave a gap. The speech also was so good. Anyways, I'll tell when I'm doing the evaluation, I'll talk about it. So this is what a keynote speaker does. Ideally, when you deliver a keynote speech and you're paid for it, you might have very arrogant people sitting in the audience. And how you handle yourself is very, very, very important over there. Can we please have the audience back?
Good platform, huh? You learn so many things.
Absolutely, absolutely. No second thought. Break is over. Toastmaster Ryan. Wonder what the time there is.
No, there is expectancy also.
I'm here.
Yeah. Immediately you have to talk about that. You must have seen it, right?
No, I want to do that.
Abhi dekh lo. You'll get it. Okay, Ryan, call us back. Call to order, please.
Guys, can we have everyone in the audience back? Online also, including online.
Where is Shiva?
Yeah.
Can you message Shiva?
Shiva is
Just
not
disappear.
there. The general evaluator is also not is there. Okay, general evaluator is present. Yes.
I'm very much here. I'm keeping myself for off screen and mute so that I don't create any disturbance.
Done. Sure. Definitely. Sure. We are missing Toastmaster Shiva, but
Message Shiva.
For my manager.
So online, we're going to have both of you also can attempt the table topics if we have time. We've already crossed the time. Can we start, please?
Yes.
Ryan, can you call Anshuman on the stage? You're muted.
okay. Thank you everyone for coming back. Now we move ahead with the next segment of our meeting, which is the table topic segment. The whole purpose of the table topics is for the member to think on his feet and attempt impromptu speeches. And the table topic segment will be hosted by none other than Toastmaster Anshuman. Please welcome on our stage and give a round of applause for Toastmaster Anshuman.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ryan, and a very, very good morning to one and all. So as Toastmaster Ryan explained, and I shall just briefly explain it once again, for those of you who don't know, a table topic session is a brief impromptu speaking session where I, as the table topic master, will give you a small topic and your job is to speak on the spot for about 2 minutes. The timing will be the green will be at 1 minute, the amber at 1 minute 30 seconds, and the red at 2 minutes. And you can speak for a maximum of 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Don't go beyond that and don't go below 1 minute. So my only advice for you is be ambidextrous, not with your hands, with your brain. Use both parts of your brain and try and give the best possible answer you can. So first of all, I would like to call upon who hasn't spoken. Okay, Toastmaster Ronald, please. Can somebody else time him for?
Who's doing? Yeah.
As today's theme of the day is self-transformation and embracing change, most of my questions are related to today's topic. So, Toastmaster, One habit you have successfully transformed, and how did you do it? One habit you have successfully transformed, and how did you do it? Toastmaster on.
But yeah,
Yeah, good morning, fellow Toastmasters and the young guests. One habit that I have been able to successfully transform is that we all come from the Indian subcontinent. So for us, there is no value for time normally because we always in a hurry, but we always reach late. And that was my case as well. Many a times I used to always feel, okay, how does it matter? Everybody comes late. So I also used to say, okay, fine, people are there. But then it all changed in 2004 that I joined a German company. And in that, where I started interacting with the Germans, for them, it's to the minute. If you talk about 10 o'clock means it has to be 10. If you're 5 minutes late, they will probably, look down at you thinking you are, from a different planet. And they don't even care for you. They will really, make you feel humiliated if you don't stick to timing. Step by step, I tried to improve upon it. It wasn't easy, but then the bad habits die hard. It's not so easy to overcome the bad habits. And eventually, today I'm happy to say that with a lot of changes, a lot of perseverance, that I have been able to achieve this thing where I'm able to reach or able to do things not only on time but ahead of time. If suppose somebody has to tell me that this particular time, 10 o'clock, I would say, why 10? Should be 5 minutes before 10. And that's what I have been able to do. I try to inculcate that thing in my children as well. And today I'm happy that Ryan has learned it the hard way. While he was in Australia, he realized that earlier he could come late. I have left him a couple of times, even to go to church. I used to just drop him. I said, if you don't ready by 4 o'clock, I'll leave you and go. I left him once or twice. Yeah. But today he has learned that in the hard way and he is doing it quite well. And I think my daughter is going to do that as well. Thank you very much.
As this is part of my active listening project, I will just give a small feedback as to on each speaker. Toastmaster Ronald spoke beautifully about how he used time management, and I think one of the best ways to approach a table topic is use personal experience to enhance the speech. And he beautifully used that with his personal experience, professional experience, as to how he learned from people of different culture, how they value time so much, embrace that in his life, and has made a big impact and is also trying to inculcate that in his future generation. Next, I would like to call upon, I'm sorry, what's your name?
Manat.
Sorry?
Manat.
Manat. That's one, Manat. Okay. Can you think of someone, anyone in your life, who exemplified the ability to embrace change, and how did it inspire you? Can you think of anyone in your life who exemplified the ability to embrace change, and how did it inspire you?
Good morning, everyone. So, one person in my life who has, inspired me to embrace change, I would say, would be my dad. I used to be a really, really, really shy person. And to the point where if I would be in a store, I would be shy to go and ask a price of a particular item to the person. Like it would be very daunting for me to see that an item does not have a price tag on it. Because who's going to go and ask the price or the cashier that how much does this cost? I used to go ask my mom or my dad for help. Can you please go and ask them how much this costs? And at that time, my dad used to tell me, what is so daunting about it that you cannot just go and ask somebody how much a particular item costs? They're not going to magically transform into a monster, it's just going to eat you up. It's not that big of a deal. I wouldn't communicate. I would daunt being standing in front of so many people looking at me. And then my dad, he introduced me to Toastmasters. And I would say it brought a change in me. Me standing here and talking right now in front of so many people is already an accomplishment for me. And Toastmaster has really gotten a lot of change into me. I would say I don't see communicating with people as daunting. And I have definitely learned that people do not transform into monsters, and I can definitely go, communicate and embrace change, learn how to talk in front of people, learn how to communicate. And that's about it. So I would like to thank my dad for that. Thank you.
First of all, very well spoken, Manat, and I think a great feather in your cap for your father as well. You know, the way you have spoken in front of everyone, I must say he's taught you very well. You beautifully, explained like how shyness was a big weakness in you, and how through small things, how through speaking in front of others, you have overcome that fear. And the way you spoke in front of everyone today, I mean, I can vouch for the fact that I don't see any fear in you anymore. You speak very confidently. So very well done. Would our guests like to try? Goan, would you like to try a table topic today? Please. It's a simple question. What advice would you give to your younger self? What advice would you give to your younger self? Go on.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity to come in front of you and talk to you. Regarding the advice that what he was saying, I would say that I should be better than yesterday. Like, every day I have to self-improve. I have to make sure that I have to uncover all my potential and, to get the maximum out of it. That's one of the reasons that I joined Toastmasters. I'm already like about middle age. So I don't see that there is a stumbling block. So I should go around and see that what I can do the best than yesterday. How I can improve my career and other stuff like that. So looking back when I was in my younger self and there were a lot of inexperience and other things, a lot of things that I didn't take up. I didn't grab to the opportunities and other stuff. So now I see that everything that comes around, that's an opportunity that you should grab and you should make sure that you take the best out of it. Since this is an icebreaker, I see that I don't have much things to say. So I would say that, I just want to conclude my speech regarding that. Thank you.
Very well spoken. If you call this an icebreaker, I must say you shattered the ice. Very well spoken. Spoke like a true pro, and it's a very simple yet message, that hard-hitting message that everyone can relate to is learn from yesterday and use those learnings from yesterday to make yourself a better person today. So a very nice lesson you can give to your younger self, a very nice lesson you can give to everyone. So very well spoken. And finally, I just one last, I would like to call Toastmaster Bhatia or Bhatia. Toastmaster Bhatia, what strategies do you use to adapt to unexpected changes in your life or work? What strategies do you use to adapt to unexpected changes in your life or work? Toastmaster Bhatia.
When I talk about the strategies to adapt what are changes in my life, the first thing I can say is the patience. Patience is one of the most powerful strategy was for me, because without patience can't do anything. Actually, recently I'm telling you one last story. It was happened to my family, and for me, my father-in-law is here in Dubai, and they are the one who carrying my baby. I went to vacation to Sri Lanka, and suddenly, and he diagnosed with cancer. So that time, I realized how patient was important. I got different ideas. I got stressed. I got really bad situation I faced because everyone is saying because he was really nice. He was really nice means he's really strong. I can't see anything, any signals from his body, but it was suddenly saying there are cancer. But I thought how patient is enough. How patient was important is we didn't tell to him, and doctors also instruct us to don't tell him. And so we patiently we manage that stress and all challenges that we have faced in that time period. Like, this is what I'm thinking about. The patient is the most important part to be challenged.
Once again, spoken on personal experience where Toastmaster Bhatia has narrated a tough story in his life and has it goes to show patience is the best virtue. When you are going through a tough phase in your life, the best strategy to adopt is be patient. Tough times will pass and good times will come in the future. So I think it's a lesson for all of us to learn. Thank you so much for that and very well spoken. So that I think time is up. I shall conclude my table topic session. First of all, I would like all the speakers to give a great very well spoken. All of you spoke on personal experience, and all of you, in whatever you spoke, gave a great learning to all of us. So thank you so much for that. And I tell each one of you, first, can we have the timer?
Yeah. Okay. First, it was me. So it was 2 minutes, 8 seconds. Second, Manan. 1 minute, 48 seconds. Owen, 1 minute, 41 seconds. And Bhatia, 1 minute, 35 seconds.
Great. So all of you have qualified. Please, everyone vote. Those who are online, also please vote. Who are they sending it to?
Ryan.
All of you who are online, please send your best table topic speaker to Ryan, and all of the others, please just write it on the slip and send it. Give it to him. Thank you. Over to you, TMOD Toastmaster Ryan.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anshuman, for that wonderful table topic segment. And thank you to all the speakers for giving such wonderful speeches. Okay, now we move forward to the next segment of our meeting. The next segment of our meeting will be the evaluation segment that will be presented by DTM GK Lakshmi. DTM GK Lakshmi, over to you for the evaluation segment.
Thank you very much, everyone, and good afternoon once again.
Good afternoon, Lakshmi.
Okay. Now to head the, I would now like to invite Toastmaster Anil Thomas to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Prasad Kadam.
Toastmaster, please clap.
Nityam Lakshmi, great to see you again. Thank you and Toastmasters. When you have what do you have? You have everything. This was a message from the Toastmaster Prasad. Very good morning again, Toastmasters. The Toastmaster of the day, Ryan. Thank you. What a wonderful speech it was. So give Prasad a smile back, all of us together. Give us the Prasad, feel how important the smile is all about. Prasad. So unfortunately, I could not see the smile on your face. So this is one point I want to come back to you. Very powerful script. Very powerful. So this is one thing that I want to tell you. Prasad, we of course know Prasad for a very long time. He's a very calm and composed Toastmaster. Everything, every time Prasad on the stage, he connects people. So this is your strong point. With or without words, you straight away you connect people. That is your strong point. And your body communicates with your mouth. The moment you open your mouth, the body also communicates. This is how the non-verbal communication is all about. 70 to 90%, according to experts, we communicate through our non-verbal communication. This is all not me, the experts, they say 70 to 90%. So we smile. So very often we are cheated by other people. The girls, especially when they come and tell you, I love you, but the expression is something different. So this is a confusing and misleading, right? So now let me evaluate your speech. How powerful was it, your speech? The script was very powerful. A good script. That's what I said. When you have what you have everything. You are contented. Script was the best part of your speech. And your state of being calm and composed at all the time, that was a great thing again. From your speech, I can say. And of course, on your bad day, I told you already that. Even on your bad day, you can correct even the worst person in the crowd also. So this is another strong point. Now let me look at the points for improvement. My ABC of my evaluation. That's A, addition. B, what you need to brain or to challenge yourself. And C, continue. Okay. Now the A part of it is the variation of your voice or the voice modulation. The speech was otherwise very flat almost. All 7 minutes, you're very flat. I could have infused some of emotions into your speech. There would have been a better speech otherwise. So try to learn a little bit of voice modulation. This can be practiced. This can be learned. Everything can be learned in this world, right? And the moves, you are moving up and down for sure. Left and right, you are moving. But was it deliberate? Was it intentional? Was it coordinated? I'm not very sure about that. Learn to apply the purposeful, meaningful moves. This is one thing that I feel that you should practice it more. And of course, the emotions to be infused in your voice. And the smile. The smile changes everything. So bring in that smile more. So these are the 3 things that I want to talk about voice improvement. And spoken language was very clear and good English. And eye movements met the plan. So the eye movements were good. So it was all well coordinated. And otherwise, you're a great speaker as always. Continue with the same job. Thank you.
The smart DTM Lakshmi, over to you.
Okay, thank you very much. We had only 2 speakers, right?
We have 3 speakers. Second was Toastmaster Ahmed, being evaluated by DTM Raghu.
Okay. So, DTM Raghu, are you there?
Yes.
Thank you, DTM Lakshmi. Yeah. Good morning, Toastmasters again. Today, Toastmaster Syed has delivered his level 1 project 3. Congratulations, Toastmaster Syed. Toastmaster Syed has crafted his speech, which is related to a real life scenario. It happens whenever you have a baby, time and again, sickness is there. And I observed time and again, he calls and says that he is not attending. That is one of the things. What best part here is, he is giving importance to the family. Family first, not anything else. We all think, office first and anything else first. No, family first. If family is there, everything is there. Somebody there to take care of you. Because another thing is, when somebody is sick, what we have to do? We have to immediately attend, not after 3 hours, 4 hours. I have seen people, that next to my house, that the child is died. Why? Because timely you are not taken care. How to take care? That all responsibility comes to father and not mother. Understand everything. That is the thing, good thing. That is how he delivered the speech, a message he has given is family first. That's the great thing. Now moving on to the positive, good part of his speeches. And he structured the speech very well. And few areas I observed is vocal variety. when he was speaking to his wife and himself, one area that voice modulation was observed. And another area, something, what when the purposeful posture, he sat there and he drafted the message to Anita that he can understand that perfectly it was done. That's the good part. And another thing is non-verbal communication we have observed. Okay, when he is writing the message, we understand that it's a non-verbal communication. And then at the end of the speech, he has delivered a message to the audience. That is the good part. And good eye contact, simple language he has used. Then in all speeches, we have to give some recommendations. It can be improve the speech in a better manner. The one thing I say that Toastmasters I request to craft the speech well in advance and send it for mentoring and make proper changes could have been done. That is one thing, and proper practices could have been made in his speech. Another thing, when he was discussed, when his wife says, "Stop! Don't go to Toastmasters. Daughter is sick." That emotions did not come out when you speak to your wife and your wife speaks in an authoritative way, and you are showing unawareness of sickness. All those things did not come out very well. Another thing, that way, there also you could have made lot of purposeful vocal variety could have done. That is not there, and conversation differentiation you should have shown, because when you are speaking to Prasad and you, that differentiation did not come out very well, and the facial expression did not come out very well, and some of the area you required to give pauses, that was not there. Okay, overall, and one thing at the end, you should have told a message to the audience. You also do like this. That way you should have told. That was missing. Otherwise, overall, all the positive and recommendations, whatever I give, if you use that, you will be definitely making a good speech in the future. Over to you, DTM Lakshmi.
Thank you very much, DTM Raghu. Now, for the third evaluation, I would like to invite DTM Anita Naidu.
Thank you, DTM Lakshmi. Good afternoon, everyone. My target speaker, Toastmaster Manish, delivered a level 4 speech today. I am not going to evaluate his speech content, but I will be evaluating one very important skill over here, which is to handle a disruptive audience while delivering a speech seamlessly, and how he has gone about doing this. Now, I'm also being disrupted by my phone call on my watch, and I'm handling it. Okay, the purpose of this project is for the member to practice the skills needed to address audience challenges when he presents outside of the Toastmasters Club. So one thing that has been satisfied here in this objective of this speech is he has delivered it outside his Toastmasters Club. This is not his home club, so he has done it in front of a very new audience. Kudos to you for that. Now coming to the speech part of it, when he started the speech, a very confident speaker here, he had a content which had, which he was very keen on delivering to all of us. It began with his native town. It began with his conversation with his father. He also included vocal variety over there. And I could see that he was having some kind of a purposeful move around the stage. Now, that's not the objective of the speech, so we will not focus on that. Now, what happened is there were 7 disruptions on the whole. The project asked for 4 disruptions. We had 7 disruptions. Beginning with the first disruption, there was a disruption talking about the grammar or the vocabulary, that words that has been used. Now, how did my target speaker address this? My target speaker is very polite, which is very needed, because as a professional speaker, you're supposed to be polite. You cannot rule it out. And he also mentioned the fact that let's maintain the decorum of this place. You're not supposed to just disrupt me like this. So it was a straightaway answer over there. So, what showed over there was a very intense speaker who wanted to deliver his speech, come what may, let the Dubai get into a storm, but I am here to finish my speech. I need to tell you all what my father's message to me was. So that is very well handled, and the disruptor was silenced immediately. Then we move on to the second disruptor, where again, there was a lot of conversation happening there, and the target speaker tried to avoid it. He just tried to ignore it, but he could not ignore it because he thought that he has to answer it as per the speech requirement. So he went in and he just said, as he was moving by, it looked like part of his speech, but what he meant over there was he wanted to tell the disruptors, can you stop it? Because it's not right for you all to talk when I am talking. I am the person who owns the stage. And then they said, they apologized and then kept quiet. Then came the third disruption, which was somebody raising a point, you're victimizing yourself when you said you come from a very jubilant family, but how is it that you talk like, you could get into something which is shabby. So then again, he said, I will answer your queries. And the following disruption, which happened also, he said, I'll answer your queries at the end of the speech. But then what I expected here is something which I'm going to put in. When a speaker is doing a speech of this caliber, you're expected to be a keynote speaker because that's where the hall is full and you have n number of disruptions happening. The idea here is if you're a keynote speaker, you're supposed to maintain an attitude. An attitude which delivers the message that is needed to be delivered. So that was something which I felt was missing here, especially when you had a speaker standing up. You could have ambidextrously handled disruptions during the delivery of speech if you garnished it with attitude. Especially when people were talking, you could have just stopped here and looked at them like that. What? What are you doing? Okay, that could have silenced. That pause is something which you need to effort in this keynote speech. I mean, it's a speech of that mimic. And then moving on, there was another place where you saw this person was tapping. Now that you tended to ignore it. But what happens with the audience? The audience is disturbed. And because you own the stage, you are supposed to maintain the vibe of the room. So you are supposed to take control and say, if you are, sir, if you are disturbed, I could always ask you to leave the room, make yourself comfortable and you can return. I have no objections with it. And make the entire audience stop for this gentleman to stop or react. Okay, so that is your thing which you could handle easily and then return to your speech. So the idea of this speech, my target speaker very well handled with lot of determination and good confidence levels. He also handled it with great professionalism. Do add in these inputs like, maintaining an attitude because you own the stage and giving them the right solution. Solution is something which cannot be forwarded. It has to be given then and there, not silenced. So that's my take on this. And over to you, DTM Lakshmi.
Thank you very much, DTM Anita Naidu. Let us give a big round of applause to our very well evaluated, done by evaluators, please. And again, one.
Active listening evaluation being done by DTM Nelson.
Okay.
Okay, so if you could call.
Where is that supposed to be done, please? Because
Now
okay.
it's it. Now.
Okay, may I request DTM Nelson to come on stage? DTM Nelson?
Yeah.
What is the time for this?
Same. Yeah, you can give. This is not validated, not timed.
Just don't start timing. Just want to congratulate our general evaluator because she's all the way sitting nicely in Kerala because I envy that.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
We have 3 segments in a Toastmaster meeting, right? We have the project speeches, we have table topics, and we have evaluation. That's the crux of our meeting. And today, the speaker, Toastmaster Anshuman, evaluated the entire segment. He was listening to the table topic segments, which is a very, very special project in Toastmasters curriculum. So, as a speaker, he was listening to all the speakers. He was organizing the table topics as a whole and then giving feedback. So, you see, you found something different today, that every speaker he was calling and telling Bhuvan, you did this, Mannat, you did this. So he was giving feedback. That is a very special segment which was required to do. So congratulations, Toastmaster Anshuman, for organizing table topic segments. What stood out today for me was The way you organized the full segment, it was done very well. The topic selections, the topics were in sync with the theme of the day, which is embracing change. So you made conscious effort to make sure that you are in sync, which really speaks well because you have taken that effort. The protocols of a table topics segment must be established. This is one of the requirement of this project. And I felt that you have done very well because you explained the rules, the timing, mechanics, everything. However, while explaining them, your focus was only mostly on the left side, and your body structure also I felt was only looking towards this side where you could have worked upon. Although there were only two people here, always stand in center and you speak because never neglect any side of the audience. So basically, you could have done that. I like the word you before inviting the four speakers, you told them to use the ambidextrous side of the brain, so left and right, and that was really done well. Also, the four speakers, where you could have done differently because you have given them enough inputs, right from Ronald to Manna to Bhuvan and to Bhatia, saying that thank you very much. The only thing where you spoke about is to Bhatia only, thank you. You could have actually personalized every speaker saying thank you to you, and especially when you have Mannat, you have Bhuvan who are the guest for Toastmaster Meeting, and applaud their courage to come and speak here, especially Bhuvan, especially when he first time icebreaker shattering, yes, okay. So thank you, Bhuvan, you took the courage, and this happens in a Toastmaster Meeting, and you spoke at least for 1 minute, that's kudos. So that is something which you could have really done, and rest you are giving good impacts for all. That means you listened very well, word by word. I wish you listened to every tabletop speaking at every meeting, not only today. So it's a good thing for everybody. It's lots of learning. So he consciously listened and gave the feedback. Did you agree, Manna? Yeah, he listened and he told you differently. But only thing for you just after this is you have to speak about that, what change he did and how it inspired you. That's the truth. Lastly, Anshuman, only thing avoid ask, okay, now the fourth we go, we get distracted. Just avoid that. Overall, you have done brilliantly. Preparation, topic selection, feedback is done exceedingly well. I wish you all the very best for your future plans. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Over to
very
you,
much,
Raj.
DTM Nelson.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So Lakshmi, it's your time.
Thank you. Trivia Master DTM Ahmed, are you here?
Trivia. Want to be there?
Yeah.
Quickly. Yeah. Yeah, timing for the evaluators also.
Yeah. Should I?
Yes, please.
Timing. Can I have the timing for the evaluators, please?
Yeah. So evaluation, Anil has taken 3 minutes, 55 seconds.
Fantastic.
Raghu, 3 minutes, 50 seconds.
Wow. I was so excited.
And Anita has broken all records, 5 minutes, 5 seconds.
Okay, thank you so much.
No voting.
No voting. Thank you.
5 minutes.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
so as a trivia master, so what I have is Toastmaster Bhandari, Mahesh Bhandari, in his speech, he said he is from one place and he mentioned the names of 2 waterfalls. So
Oh gosh.
I would request you guys to tell anybody know
Jabalpur, but the waterfall was
waterfalls.
Bhavre.
I spoke only one.
One.
Hiraghat. Jabalpur is the city name.
Yeah, but 2 waterfalls. he said.
Is it trivia?
No.
This is trivia.
Okay, you are asking me, I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's okay.
I'm very sorry.
Yeah, I don't know how active these people have been.
That's what, the objective was to see how active we all were here in this meeting.
Niagara, yeah, he said Niagara already. And then the other one name was different.
Some God, I think.
What was
Yeah.
it?
I will
Manish?
not say anything.
Even now also he had mentioned this name.
Yeah, tell Manas.
Bedaghat,
Yeah.
So anyways, this was a small exercise just to
Thank
see
you,
his
thank
active listening.
Only one?
Yeah.
Okay, go. Over to you, DTM Lakshmi.
Okay, thank you very much. Toastmaster Shiva, grammarian, report please.
Not there, he's not there.
Okay. Have a
We
great
can
day.
get and evaluation.
Okay, thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for inviting me to be the general evaluator for a very energetic and lively meeting. I'm going to talk about the things that I really like about this meeting and then give you some tips on what are the things that you can do better. There is a lot of energy and there is a lot of good rapport and camaraderie among the members. And that is indeed very pleasing to see. I'm very, very sorry that I'm not able to attend this event in person. I'm sure it is filled with energy and enthusiasm, and that is very obvious. Well, right from the surgeon call to order, it was done with, there was so much enthusiasm in the way Toastmaster Ryan opened up the meeting. And then the president's speech. What I liked is he made an effort to educate new members and guests about what is Toastmasters, gave a few slides, gave the background and everything, which was really fantastic. And it is definitely of great interest for non-Toastmasters and new members. It gives them an awareness, and even experienced Toastmasters, it gives them a reminder as to what it is actually, where we are and who were the past leaders. Very well done. After that, Toastmaster Ryan, embracing the transformation, the fact that you are still committed to your your parent club, even after moving to Australia, shows your loyalty, and you have managed to embrace the transformation of being continuing with your club from overseas. So your action itself speaks for it. And what are the changes? And you engage the audience throughout by asking them what was it that they did, how they managed to overcome a difficult changing situation, and had the audience give you tips, events about from their personal life where they went through a challenging time, so to speak, and learn to work around it. And tip of the day, this is something which I'm seeing for the first time and a very good one. Thank you. This is actually a very interesting segment for you to have introduced, and please do continue doing it. Toastmaster Shiva, the word of the day. Sorry, I'm sorry. My eyesight, I think I need to change my specs. I'm sorry. I'm running. Yeah. The word of the day, unfortunately, I don't think we have had many people using this word today. I wrote it down. I seem to have deleted it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Ambidextrous. Ambidextrous. It's a very good word, and it actually speaks of, especially people who are in the sports field are known to benefit from being ambidextrous. Maybe a few more examples that was given in the beginning in how we can use it in a Toastmasters meeting, maybe a few more sample sentences if it had been given. I think that it would have helped. As for the prepared project speeches, thank you so much. I somehow got I apologize, I somehow got Manish mixed up as a keynote speaker and I kept getting confused. Toastmaster Manish, my apologies for that. Very well evaluated. All three evaluators have done a very good job in evaluating the three speeches. The first two speakers spoke about events from their personal life and how they learned to prioritize what needs to be done. And Toastmaster Manish, you never lost your cool throughout. As Anita has said, that is something. Knowing me, I would have probably snapped at some time, even if I had planted those disturbances in the audience. I might have shown my irritation. The fact that you managed to maintain it and did it well, very well. Hats off to you. Table topics. Again, the table topics were very well aligned with the theme of the day and gave the audience, gave the participants an opportunity to give their views. And you yourself have evaluated them by yourself. So kudos there. Now, for the evaluators, as I have said, you have done a very detailed, well done evaluation. The things that you would have to improve on, of course, I think everyone is going to know that I'm going to be talking about the time. I myself was late by a few minutes. My apologies for that. But the fact that we are running 1 hour 15 minutes, almost 1 hour 15 minutes late at the end of the session, I think we do need to look at time management. Yeah. Or as an example, maybe you need to work out as to how you would do this. While you have given the opening address for the president and the Toastmaster of the day as 7 and 6 minutes, they were there on stage for more than 15-20 minutes. When we have already started late, and if they are going to be taking that much time, whoever is in charge of preparing the agenda needs to look into that. I'm sorry, timer, I'm not able to make out whether that's green or red. Green. Am I in green?
Yes, green.
Yeah, and I do have being on Zoom. This is a challenge I think all of us face. There is a lot of background disturbance, and in some instances, I was not able to hear clearly. Since I do have a wired port and use this connection regularly for my official meetings, I think maybe we can look at some making some changes for the Zoom arrangements. And if you had given everyone a backdrop to use, that would be something which I actually love that concept, you know. Only thing is I don't know how to make it. And I'm always going pleading around, can you give me some backdrop to use and have everyone log in and keep their Zoom cameras open, although it is not supposed to be very environmentally friendly. It is always a challenge, including myself. I had switched it off because I wanted to see how it was going. And so those are the things that which I would like to have you looked upon. It looks to be a very nice venue. I am sorry I'm not able to comment on the venue itself via Zoom. And if I had planned it better, definitely I would have made sure I'm there in person. I'm not a very Zoom friendly person. I hate Zoom throughout at work, and anyway we are stuck with Zoom. So thank you overall. A very good energetic meeting, very active participation, and there is a lot of good rapport, positive vibes amongst you all. Do take control of the meeting arrangements and the timing, and I'm sure Newstart will be going places. Thank you very much. Over to you, Toastmaster Ryan.
Thank you so much, DTM GK Lakshmi, for that wonderful evaluation segment. So now, moving towards the closing of the meeting, I would like to thank all of you all for attending this meeting and listening to me as your Toastmaster of the day. I hope my insights and my theme was very valuable in this meeting, and thanks for all for participating in the activity. Now I would like to give back the stage to our president, Toastmaster Prasad Kadam. I am your Sergeant of Arms and Toastmaster of the day, signing out. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day, Ryan, for the engaging theme. Good evening, everyone. Sorry.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone. Once again. So I'll not take more time. I'll just straight away go for the awards. So today we had best speaker and best table topics speaker, and the evaluators. All the different evaluators across the time. So the best table topic speaker was the guest Gavalier Mannan.
It's nothing. Okay, give it to me.
That's nice.
Give it to Manish. It's in other moment.
And the best speaker for the day is Toastmaster Manish.
Father and mother hijacked our.
Yeah, it's like, no?
Hijacked our.
Yeah. Together. Is Ryan there? Ryan, can you switch on your video, please? With PMOD. You must have gone up for a drink. उसका रात का टाइम हो रहा है. चलो, anyways. Thank you so much. Ribbons will come to you. I'll give her ribbon to you.
So with this, we come to the end of the meeting. Thank you so much for everyone joining here. Special thanks to our general evaluator, DTM Lakshmi, for joining us all the way from India. Now just a quick feedback from the guest. Starting this, Bobin.
Yeah.
You can just come here and just do it.
Can we switch off the projector?
Yeah.
No, I'll be take picture.
Oh,
Okay, so good. Yeah, please.
Yeah. Thank you for inviting me to here actually to give a feedback and all. I've been attending the one or two clubs also, so I feel that this is much more interactive. The other one that which I had, it was much more virtual. So I feel that facing the audience and other stuff, it won't be as much as effective. So here I feel that it is much more interactive, a lot of topics to be handled. And as mentioned, there is a little bit of a time management issues. Now I'm getting calls from my wife anyway. I have to be there back at around 11 o'clock. So I feel that if you just arrange with the time management a little bit more effective way, it would be very useful anyway. Thank you very much for that.
Thanks so much. So very well, we took your feedback and we'll just work on that.
Yeah.
And can you have small feedback from
So, it was a really interesting session. Like I said, I really like to learn new things, explore, come to different clubs, see how they all work differently. And yeah, definitely got a lot of inputs and learned a lot of stuff. A really interesting session. Would really love to come back and, join this club again, experience it once again. Thank you.
Let's ask Ronald's daughter.
Yeah.
It's a lot of interesting, and you learned a lot from all of the experiences. So you know that personal experiences, and so I'll be able to understand other situations better and learn from all of those personal experiences.
Yep. Yeah, we could. Christmas, DTM Nelson also. He's a guest, ask
Yeah.
feedback.
So yes, we can. If you like to just give some feedback.
Let's time him. Okay.
I just echo Bhuvan's language because I always have believed in one thing: we prepare agenda, and if we respect the agenda, that's the best thing that can happen. That's the only thing. And overall, even every role just stick to time. Every role player also has to focus on the timings. If you need 10 minutes, you better tell the VP education, I need that 10 minutes for whatever role you're. If that happens, we can do start on time and end on time is the only mantra. Thank you.
So with this, as the president of the club and the power vested in me, I declare this meeting as closed.
Thank you, DTM Lakshmi.
Thank you for the.
Yeah,
Join us for
Bye.
yeah. Chalo,
Can we just have a small group photo?
we'll have the online speaker behind us, but then it will not come clear.
It's okay.
I'll take it. Yeah, okay, Lakshmi, signing off now.